all about, Christianity, just like it's got to be Jesus. If it's not about Jesus, then they're forgetting stuff. But now I've been more open to other people are finding other ways to get the help that they need and get whatever that they're looking for. So yeah,
No,
man.
that's what's up. That's going to be an interesting topic too, because when we start to, hopefully we get to touch it. Watch when we will, when it gets to talk about that religion topic,
Mm-hmm.
because there's like a few questions that was just debunk religion altogether.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the main thing, and I don't want to touch too much of religion, but the main thing is like, it's like this, in people's idea of heaven, it's like, and this is the real stuff. I even asked this question to my mom's growing up. I was like, so if, not saying there isn't a heaven, not saying there isn't. This is all,
Mhm.
just theory, my theory on things.
Yeah.
If why are if it's the most beautiful place, if it's the most abundant, if it's all this stuff, why the fuck wouldn't you want to go there now? Like, what are
Mhm.
all these people waiting for to get there? Why
Yeah.
suffer in this life, especially if you're a bum and you're this and you're the worst? Why suffer all this time to get to this lovely place that's
Mhm.
everything flush and all that stuff that you're waiting for your savior?
Yeah,
Why the
yeah.
wouldn't you want to get there now and
Uh-huh.
suffer? But if you kill yourself, you're gonna be even worse off, and you're gonna punish and die and burn in eternity hell because you want to get to your destination faster to live
Mhm.
glorious and to live this glorious lifestyle. You know
Uh,
what I mean? But
mhm.
yet, if you try to get there faster, if you take a shortcut, young man,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
gonna freaking die. So then what's the best thing to do is, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna freaking silently do it. I'm just gonna eat shitty, put myself in fucking situations where it's a possibility that I die every single chance. I want to go skydiving with a half a parachute. You know what I mean?
Half a parachute.
I want to freaking eat shit with poison in it. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
if you really think about it, it's
Mhm.
like, what the okay, yeah, I can't wait. I'm getting to this place. Oh, take me there now. You know what I mean? But it's like, yo, what's the deal, dude? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Mhm, mhm.
Like, I mean, you feel me? That I think that's gonna be a great topic too. That, that's just something
I think so too.
yeah, that's gonna be real interesting for people to touch. You know what I mean? That's gonna be real touchy subject right there.
That's
But
funny you
that's
brought.
what we want. What's
Yeah,
that?
that's funny you brought. That's funny you brought that up because I was actually talking to my auntie in a roundabout way about like ayahuasca, DMT, some of
Yeah,
those certain molecules that will allow you to be face to face with God and stuff, to be
yeah,
right
yeah.
there. And I should have known, like understanding her background and understand our, that type of background. And so I was asking her about that because Indians and people in the wilderness, they've been doing these type of medicine ceremonies for the longest time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so I was telling my auntie, she worked for Crenshaw Christian Center, and I
Oh
was like,
shit.
yeah.
Yo, hold on. I gotta take this guy. What's up, my guy? Hey, hey, I'm doing great. I'm on a I really need to talk to you though. I'm on a Zoom call with my buddy right now. How's your time looking today? Because yeah, I'm in Cali time. Are you still in Cali or you back in Tennessee? Oh, dope, dope. Yeah. My time? Three. Oh, 12. Damn, I can't do two. I gotta pick my vehicle up in a little while. Any other time, because I really, really need to talk to you, man. Like it's mad important. It's good. It's good for the both of us, man. It's what other time do you think you have today? Damn, damn. Okay, because I gotta pick up my vehicle and then I might have to. I'm gonna be over in my mom's area. I gotta do a few drop offs, and then I'm headed back out this way. So I should be back out this way maybe around maybe around 3 or 4, and then I gotta zoom. Like, can you do 4 my time just to be on the safe side? Perfect, dude. I'm gonna lock you in for 4, brother. I can't wait. All right, you got it. Appreciate it. You know what that was, right? Cody. Chip. Yeah, yeah. Hello.
Uh-huh.
Let me put this in my freaking shit right now. Yeah, man. freaking God, when you on a good vibe, you know what I mean? God works in all kind of ways, man. That's why I can't wait to do this, get this going with you, my guy. Yeah, so hey, I didn't see, you didn't break down your times and everything in your 6 and good afternoon. 6. Oh, that's right. He's in Texas, son. So this guy says 6. So if I got to do 6 my time, and Cody said 4, right? Cody said 4, right? And then he said 6 his time. So I got a 4 and a 6. So 4 o'clock. So 4 o'clock, Cody. 4 o'clock. And then 6 o'clock. Hell fucking yeah, dude. So 4 o'clock and then 6 o'clock, Gabriel. And then I'm still, so let me know when you're ready, Mom, please. Okay, ready, yeah. Oh. What was it? Oh, okay, Gabriel. All right. So, yes, sir. So yeah, you didn't put actual time in there, Mr. Brown, when when because I like to do it now. Depending on your availability, I like to do it at least twice a week. You know what I mean? Let me know if that works for you. And then like a certain time, whatever, and then we can record multiple episodes in one day. It don't have to be, and then that's how you keep content going. You know what I mean? All the time. Whatever the case may be. And then, but I love the topics. I like the outline you put it in. Now, based off of my experience and how I've been doing it before, we necessarily don't read it. You want to kind of freestyle and go off the top of your head as much as possible. But we can read and use that as a guideline while we're talking, like read hey, this is and that, and then kind of go off of that. But so far, like I said, I'm always analyzing, our conversations and stuff, and I record them and I look back. And we bounce off each other real well. We got good chemistry when it's coming to, especially topics like this, because like you remember before when you didn't believe in it, but now you believe in it and you did your research, and it's like so crazy hearing you talk about it. And I'm like, damn, that's freaking amazing.
Dude, I took everything we talked about several years ago, even though all those instances we were up in the barbershop at Mark, going back and forth with all that. And I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna figure this out. Man.
Right.
And so I figured it out, and now I ain't looked back. And actually, I was on the gram the other day, and I seen Mark. He has Bible studies and stuff up in there and everything, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so like, because I understand the background of that and stuff, like I almost kind of want to go in there and be like, because I could, let me see, say in the most nice possible way, and kind of like challenging him and stuff, right? But not like judging, but just like, okay, well, if it says this, then what about this and stuff,
brother?
And just kind of like,
I think that's a great idea. Put that down, write that down, and we can have our podcast against his. I don't want to say, not a battle. There's no reason to compete. We've already won. But I mean, I think that would be great. His views versus our views on some things. Because remember, like you said, I'll be in that barbershop battling with these motherfuckers for hours at a time. I'll be sweating like I got a workout in. You know what I mean? He'd wait till he'd bring a pastor in there. Okay, Frank, what about this? Hey, he said fuck Jesus. And you know what I mean? And then I had to go fucking battle. Hey, he said nigga fuck church. Hey, he said, you know what I mean? It was just like, oh my God. So when you got to battle against all these preachers and all that, you got to know your shit. You know what I mean? So because they're going to come at you with that. Well, I'm sorry?
Oh, no, I was going to say, there's a book out called The 16 Crucified Saviors.
Ooh.
Do you know that there were 16 other people across this world who achieved enlightenment just like Jesus? Buddha, there's
Krishna,
Masarak, I can't pronounce it, the Persian guy. They were all over who achieved this enlightenment on earth.
Right.
And that is the whole point of us to be here, is to forget where we came from, to remember to be resurrected back to where we were, but be God in the physical plane.
As God,
As God.
Right. Man, you tell somebody else that shit, nigga, they gonna be like, nigga, you going to hell. Or you think you God? Or you think you know everything? You don't know everything. Like, you do. I'm like, I do know everything. Like, hell yeah, I know everything. I'm all knowing.
Do you remember Neo? Remember Neo in the Matrix at the end? When they shot him, he died.
Right.
He was brought back. He was resurrected because he knew who he was. Through love, the girl said, I love you. You're gonna come back.
Yes.
All that That's why he woke up. He was like, I know who I am. He's like, I ain't gotta be dodging these books. Come on, please, please.
Yo,
Come
you
on,
sound like a
man.
preacher right now. We gotta get your ass in church, my brother.
Man, dude, I'm
Yo.
so just like I said, when you let other stuff go, you know, stuff just comes into your plate and stuff.
Yeah,
You know?
let all the drama go, let all the bullshit go, like shit that's not even necessary to complain or argue about, or even it's just you, like you said, man, when you free yourself of that shit, everything is just different. Everything is love. You ain't got time to be mad. You ain't got time to let little shit bother you. It's just like, who gives a fuck? Like, really, you gonna be mad off of like this little shit right here? When are you living? Are you breathing? Are you moving? Can you operate? Can you move? You know what I mean? Like, if you really like put things in those perspectives, and that's why, again, man, I'm never gonna take anything from Satguru, man. That motherfucker, bro, his perspective on things is just ridiculous.
He's so
You know what I mean? It's just fucking ridiculous. Like, how you gonna sit there? He's that like, and this is the most simplistic thing. He said that, you know, it was a 100-some person year old man or whatever, whatever the case may be. And they said, man, what is your secret to living this long? He said, I just don't let shit bother me.
That's right.
Like, you know what I mean? I just don't let shit bother me like whatsoever. Like, no matter what it is, it just fucking glide off. You know what I mean? And what Satguru says, that he says, just listen to like your breath sometimes. Listen to like the things that don't matter. Just stop and pay attention to it that goes on in your body. Like, just close your eyes for a second. You know what I mean? For like 20 minutes and just become. You know what I mean? Just become. Not the physical part of you, but the inner part of you.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
yes. Because the more these waves slow down, you get more in tune with yourself. You know, you get more in tune with yourself. And then and it comes to feeling or thoughts or emotions and stuff. That's spirit talking to you.
Do you know any chants or meditational sequences or things of that nature?
Do I?
Bro,
chant. Yeah, hell yeah.
You gotta add that to the podcast. Now, my other thing is, when do you want to start? I'm waiting on you guys.
Yeah. When you chant in the morning, that vibration allows you to be in harmony with the universe. That vibration that
when are we gonna share this information with the people though? When do you want to start the podcast is my question. You know what I mean?
Started so I gotta go buy those microphones and stuff, right?
I mean, you know what? It would make sense. It would make sense.
Okay.
You know, because that way we give it more of that podcast feel. Because we've been on this for a little while, Mr. Brown. You talk about this for at least 3 some weeks, because I remember right after we talked about it, I went and purchased the microphone immediately. I didn't even purchase the microphone for my other podcast I was doing. But because I was so excited, you know, that I had Mr. Brown going to be, you know, in my new Gains podcast, I went and got it immediately, you know, and that was a few weeks ago. So I'm you know, I have been waiting on your outline of the podcast, which I did get. It's marvelous, man. You put it together exactly how I foresaw it. You know, that's exactly. Now the only thing is executing. You know, you know, there's a saying by General Patton, and your dad I know is in the Army, man. And this is an Army General Patton. A perfect plan not executed pretty much is shit from an unexecuted fucking perfect plan. And if you just fucking execute and get it in place, that's better than a perfect plan not executed at all, man. You know what I mean?
Right, I got you.
Sometimes you just gotta fucking do it, man.
Just do it. Yeah.
You know?
And I guess I was kind of like, okay. I was talking with Hannah that Hannah can't wait to see you and stuff. I was like, hey Hannah, Frank said he wanted me to come on a podcast and do this. We're gonna talk about da da da. And she was like, and I was like, yeah, I gotta get the microphone and all that stuff and everything. He was like, well, she was like, well, hold up. Well, if he's asking you to be on the podcast, why you gotta buy it though? Shouldn't you? That's like me saying, oh, okay, do you want to come out with me and stuff? But I need you to pay for everything that you go. If you want to come over here, you know. But I was like, if this is something that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna need to have my own microphone. I was trying to explain that to her and stuff.
Right.
So she was like, she was like, I need to talk with Frankie and stuff. I was like, okay,
hey, Hannah don't be playing. Hey, I respect that. She bought her hustle though. That's all good. That's all good. But remember, you bounce back with this. We're setting up your platform, my guy. That's why I don't know if that's why you're waiting, but with the views and stuff we're gonna get from this podcast, remember, because what happens in this platform, you're gonna have people that say, hey, can you shout out my business? Can you shout out my thing? And they'll pay you. They'll pay us $500 here, $150, whatever we put, on that. They'll pay us for that. Now, again, in order for you to capture those leads and stuff, you need some sort of platform that we can capture. I don't know if you want us to create that for you, whatever the case may be, but I don't know if that's why you're holding off. Because people are going to be like, yo, how can we get in contact with this guy who knows this information? And they can get in contact with you, but how are you going to capitalize on it? You know what I mean? What are you going to do? Giving away free information all the time? Or are you going to capitalize on it? You know what I mean? And get your value for the time and energy and effort that you put in researching this knowledge. You know what I mean? Because not everybody know this shit. Because the way, when I'm listening to you, bro, you took it a little bit farther than I took it. I stopped at a certain point because of the ridicule that I was getting so much. It was just like, you know what?
I know.
Let me fit into everybody else, because every conversation I have with somebody about this, either they think I'm crazy or they just want to abandon, they don't want to be my friend. You know what I mean? So I stopped, but it seems like you kept researching it and stayed on this path, man. I got much respect for you for that, brother.
Yeah. I mean, it was because of you, really. If it wasn't for you, dude, I would probably still be in that mentality that I was, and just going around living, being like, God, please help me, please, God, please now lay me down, sleep, please, like I didn't really plead to you, begging and stuff. It's the prayer should be more so like, thank you, God, for these new opportunities. Thank you, God, for this podcast. Thank you, for God, for opening the windows and opportunities and being able to network and doing. Thank you, God, for allowing me to be in the right state of mind to be able to come and all that stuff. So.
No, that's what's up, brother. That's why I can't wait, man. Again, I'm just waiting on you to pull that trigger, my guy.
Okay.
And once that happens, like I said, I ordered mine. I ordered mine just because, you're gonna have to order shit. I just order shit. I'm not saying you can't pick up whatever, but I kind of gave you an idea of what I had. It can be right now, starting off, it can be anything. I think just the image is better, because gradually as we get better, I think that's when sound quality is really important and all that other stuff. Yeah, but right now, because the microphone I got, like I said, I got some buddies that does this, and they pretty much kind of clowned my microphone that I got, said it was a piece of shit. But who cares? I got it. You know what I mean? That's just taking an initiative. Hey, if I gotta fuck the microphone, I gotta fuck the microphone. But at least I took the initiative and got something. I'm sitting there waiting for the guy to respond. He didn't respond. So I got something. And you want to make fun of me because I got something that's fucking not suited to your quality. Well, fucking answer me then. You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of here. So but yeah, man, bro. So I'm gonna ask you this before I let you go, brother, because I'm gonna get my vehicle and go from here. What are you looking to do as far as we're gonna do the podcast. What are you looking to gather from that? What are you looking to get from that? I expressed my vision, because what I'm looking to do from it is get paid off them advertisements, you know what I mean? Collect leads from it and turn those leads into money or revenue. You know what I mean? That's the honest to God truth, what I'm looking to get out of it. If we have this information, why not get paid off? And that's kind of like what I'm doing on the other end, you know what I mean, over with the business though. So what are you looking to do with this with this podcast?
Obviously, I guess, getting paid to be doing like, advertisements and stuff like that. But I guess like long-term and stuff is to kind of really get this knowledge out there. I feel like I have some really good principles that can help people in the mental health area and stuff, And so if I can show people natural home remedies that they can heal themselves instead of having to go to the doctor and taking all these different pills and stuff, I can help empower themselves to become more better and successful in what they got going on and stuff,
Man.
So that's what I'm about, because I'm,
That's powerful. That's fucking powerful. I'm being dead serious. Do you have that written down, or you just get that off the top of your head?
I do have it written down. That's what I've been doing.
Okay, because the way you verbalized that, nigga, that shit almost brought tears in my eyes, my nigga. I put that on God, bro. I'm serious. That's why I'm like, if you can convey that emotion to the audience, nigga, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, bro. It's a fucking wrap. I put that on God. That shit almost brought tears in my eyes, nigga. That's why I'm like, nigga, if you just sit down off the top of your head, but that's why I'm like, is that shit written down? Because it was just it was just beautifully put together. Like, you know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like it was marvelously put together to bring emotion to me. Nigga, I'm not gonna be emotional to everything. That shit fucking brought emotion to me, bro. That we gotta convey this shit to the people. I'll take care of the back end, like, getting the audience, all that other shit. All you got to do is, put together these outlines. We'll go over the outlines. I love the way you put together. I got outlines, but mine isn't as detailed as yours is. I like the way how detailed yours are, because that's how I had somebody do my outlines before. It was a lady, and that's how she was doing outlines like that, which was perfect. But like I said, I didn't want to work with that guy anymore, and so I lost contact with her. And then now seeing you put it like that, I'm like, oh my God, this is exactly how she was doing the outlines. And we were bouncing off it like perfectly. You know what I mean? We just didn't have anything written down. We were flowing, but it wasn't as well put together as when we had an outline. You can kind of tell it was it was put together. Then that right there, that sequence, that form you have it on is freaking perfect, man. And so I already got a few guest speakers lined up. I got other podcast shows. This can go. Like I said, I'm being 400% honest with you. I really am waiting on you, brother. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I really am.
to get the microphone and stuff. All right, so I'll go ahead.
Because the YouTube channel I already got set. I can already get that set up. YouTube channel, I can get all that shit set up. You know what I mean? So it's on. It's.
And I
Go
probably
ahead.
could, and maybe even somewhere down the line, maybe get Khalid come on and talk and stuff. He's been doing a lot of speaking events and stuff too.
Yeah,
San Diego and everything too. So,
brother, I'm gonna kind of tell you, between me and you, the connections that I have. I have one of the people who writing my books and stuff is like this with Les Brown. So right now I'm talking to her she's a buddy of mine's sister. So I call her big sister. So she'll do freaking anything for me. So she's setting me up on a motivational speaking platform right now. So she's already gave me the steps to do it. I'm going to share that information with you. And that's why I'm saying, like, I don't know if you really know what we got here. So you got to start setting up something so that way you can start gathering this because it's like this. One video can take us to the next level. If when it's put together the correct way. And she's telling me I'm in the process right now of learning from her of how to do it. So you know what I mean? So
that's awesome, man. Yeah,
yes.
That's one thing I probably say. Like, I like how you said we can bounce off stuff. Like,
yeah.
For me, sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, there's still moments where I can be a little bit shy and stuff, but I can see, like, when you see opportunity, when you see big hitters like that, you're more than open to go and talking to them. You're just like, oh, I'm Frank Abney, and you seem very comfortable in that area and stuff, And
because that's my expertise.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's what's
up, that's man. What I do. That's what I've been doing for years. You know what I mean? That's what I've been. That's what I was doing for you. I'm gonna show you this real quick. I don't know if you can see it. You see it? Yeah. That's her right there. She's the one who wrote my journals. She's the one who created my journal for me. Yeah, I got another book coming right now. She's doing that for me. It's gonna be done in like a week or so. She creates ebooks for me, all that stuff. Like, she has her own publishing company. And she's my freaking bro. I got some connections, my guy. For real. I got this other motivational speaker right now. I'm doing his business. This dude hit me up yesterday. He owned like a good portion of Chicago. He's a motivational speaker. He got books, got all this stuff, and he wants me to render service for him. So he met yesterday, and he been honest with me. He shot me his website. He said, "Man, I value your opinion. Be honest with me." And I was be honest with him. I said, "Yo, it don't got this. You need this, that." Now, he didn't respond back to me, so I thought like he took it personal. I'm like, that's okay. But at least what he got from me was my honesty. And so the next day, which was yesterday, which I normally work there, he called me back. He was like, "Yo, Frank, so tell me right now, what did you think about it?" And I told him like that. And he was like, "Oh, okay, man, I appreciate it." Then he hung up and he called me back. And I guess he didn't see the message. That's when he responded. He was like, he said, and he called me back right afterwards. I'm like, "Why did he call me back?" He goes, "The quality that you have," he said, "well, exactly what you text me." I said, "I just seen the text. Is exactly how you explained it to me when I talked to you." He said, "Brother, that's a great quality." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." He said, No. I don't think you understand what I'm talking about." He said, "I've been doing this for whatever, I'm a motivator." He said, "That right there that's what said." He said, "That's why I'm gonna fuck with you." He didn't say fuck with you, but he said, "That's why I'm gonna, fuck with you pretty much." Cause so, and I was like, "Well, man, you know what I mean? That's freaking, yeah." And so I got some plugs in, man, when we get this shit going, like I said. So he just waiting to flourish, bro. We just waiting to flourish, my guy. So okay. Just like I said, for the look of it, I got those white headphones, but headphones would be a good Damn. Yeah. So headphones would be a good thing, you know, for the look in the microphone or whatever, man. But yeah, other than that, brother, yeah, what, yo, you gonna be in your area?
Yeah, I'm gonna be leaving the house today at about probably 2 o'clock or so.
Oh, okay, okay, because I'm gonna be down in that area. I could shoot you the meals, what, 2 o'clock? So let me see if I leave at 12. Yeah, I can shoot you. I'll give you a holler before you take off and see if I'm in that area and I can shoot you the meals from there, brother.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I could even stay until like 2:30. For sure
Okay,
2:30.
bet. Yeah, I just you know, I got my phone on my phone's charged now, so I keep you posted, and I'll probably be close to your house, so I can just either drop up at your house or that park or whatever you that. More than likely I'll be 'cause I'm gonna visit my mom, so I can probably be over by your area. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
So
because
yeah,
I'm
brother.
solo today. So okay, cool.
Yeah, man. But yes, I'm so excited, Doug. Like I said, I'm like, let me share this, brother, the opportunities that we have once this thing gets going, man. I got
Yeah,
some people
yeah,
in my back pocket, you know, just waiting for this to flourish, my guy. So,
yeah.
you know what I
I'm
mean?
ready too.
But then that's why I had to ask you, how far are you looking to go with this? Where's your belief with it? Because, you know, I still believe, like I said, now this is just my vision that what you're doing with these kids can be done on your own with you
Yeah,
getting that, collecting that money, man. Like I'm sitting here this morning, like I know how to meet one. I'm like, you know, like, man, if I had somewhere I know insurance for 100% fact was gonna pay for it, and I
yeah,
had clients that, nigga, I'd be like, motherfucker, hey, you know what I mean? Because
mhm.
I know for a fact I'm getting that money because it's insurance. That's like a HUD. That's like you renting your house out, you know, your duplex out to someone that got HUD. You know you're
Yeah.
getting paid. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? It ain't even no, shit, nigga, you got the rent. Nigga, you getting your rent. You
Yeah,
feel me? And that's what the benefits of when somebody has a government program, because you know they're gonna fucking pay you. Some people, like, you know, one of my clients I got, she works for the government thing, and then sometimes she gotta wait for them to write her a check. Like she works for this company, and then she don't get paid sometimes, not on time. It's just a hassle. I'm like, and why don't you just do this for yourself? And
yeah,
now she and her partner are starting to do this for themselves. That's another one of my clients. Yeah,
that's
man.
right.
That's why I got the idea, you know, to you. I'm like, bro, I've seen it happen. Somebody in your situation just going crazy. Have a client from like, they work with autistic kids from like 10 a.m. sometimes to fucking 3, and then just go be exhausted and like fucking like, you know, and then got to go deal with your kid who's autistic. And it was
Mhm.
just crazy. I'm like, why don't you, you know what, my friend was telling me we should do it for herself, so that she has it. Obviously, she went to school for hers. She has her license, her friend has a good license. Convince them to put the idea together. Now they fucking started their own shit. You know what I
Wow.
mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
because
that's
it's
good.
yeah, because insurance, if it's insurance government funded, they're gonna pay you. They're
Yeah,
gonna
but
pay you.
I would have to get the actual contract so that way
Yeah,
I can get paid, because
right,
the youth are under DCFS and probation.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? So I can't just be like, hey, come on over here and pay me the money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
but there are ways of being where I see where you're going and stuff.
Yeah, there are ways to do it. Yeah, a subcontractor, you know, whatever the case may be, there's always ways to do it. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
you know, advisor, and there's ways you can actually call the insurance company of these people or somebody who's not in the program anymore and ask their parents, "Hey, how did you go about, you know, getting this? You know, how is it funded?" You can ask questions, especially because I know these parents respect you. Some of the ones you've been working with their kids, and it's
Yeah,
real easy to get on there and say, "Hey, you know, how are you getting funded? Who's paying? You know, how are you fund? Is this out of your own pocket? I don't know what kind of rapport you have with them, but is this out of your own pocket, or what insurance agency you go to? Right when they give you the insurance agency, yo, I'm starting my own freaking consulting probation with these kids. But what do I need to get started? Bam, they're gonna tell you right there. They're gonna drop the nuggets on you right there. You know what I mean? And so
yeah.
that's how
And
it starts, my guy.
and you know
Uh,
what? As you're talking and stuff, the ideas are flowing and stuff.
yeah, that's why I do this shit to create
And
the vision.
so
Yes,
so so Aaron Washington,
yes,
he's
sir.
pretty high up in the DCFS department.
Wow.
He's a IT guy and stuff, but he knows a lot
Right.
of heavy hitters and stuff.
There you go.
And the mental health numbers are skyrocketing in DCFS.
Yes.
These kids are losing their mind. They're at home all day. We're
Yes.
talking about they can't go out.
12-year-olds are committing suicide. I just heard this the other day. Yeah.
Yeah, they're out of they don't know what to do with themselves. So if I can present an opportunity to teach a life skills workshop, like a self care workshop for these
Not
youth,
if you can, you need
yeah,
to. If you don't, you're doing a disservice to these kids out there. Because you have that information knowledge, and you're in a box right now because you can only reach out to so many people because you're under somebody else's umbrella. Now, if you branched out and did your own shit, there's endless amount of people that you can reach out to. You're not in a box because this probation department says you can only reach this many. Nah, it's endless, bro. And if you're not, you're doing a disservice to these kids. My kids' life is in your hands, and you're not helping them. You know what I mean? What the fuck?
And I mean, also too, I mean, the motivational speaking, you know, I like doing that too and stuff. So I can incorporate that with the personal development classes and not even to youth. It can be adults. Adults are taking them lives too.
With the freaking health thing, man. That's why you got to get your goddamn template started, your separate template started too. So you can start your subscriptions to that too, my guy. There's so many things that, you know, I can't wait to open up for you, but now it's just you pulling the trigger. You know what I mean?
For sure.
You know what I mean? It's just that's where, you know, the confidence comes. Like you said, you know, I appreciate the fact that you said, you know, that's what I do. But remember, I've been doing that shit you know, for a long time. I've been in sales for a long time. Plus, it helps that I'm from New York, nigga. We loudmouths, you know. We fucking,
you can talk to anybody. You know, sometimes it be girls, and I'd be like, oh, if they come to me, then I'll talk to them. I ain't going over there, Frank. You know, man, Tim, whatever. What's up, girl? What you got going on? Come here. I'd be like, you know.
Now remember, that was years ago. I don't do that no more. My wife is right here. So remember, I don't do that shit no more. Yeah, I used to be that guy because, you know, I'm just always extroverted. You know what I mean? Sure. She knows that about me. You know what I mean? She live over there. Like, yeah. But yeah, bro. But yeah, man, I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to everything, man. You know, let me know when you're ready to start on that podcast. Like I said, I'll be in the area in a little while. Shoot you the meals, man. And you know, and then we'll go from there, my guy.
Okay, for sure.
Much love, but keep that in mind, bro. That's why I kept dropping them Jews, because I knew the idea is gonna start flowing. The more I'm more, I kept feeding that into your head, man, because you really are doing a disservice to these kids. If you're sitting up there saying that, yeah, you know, there's 12 years old out there, that's, you know, there's kids out there that's mental health is skyrocketing. What in the hell are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
You know, it's not up to me. That's not my field. You know, I can give so much information. They can look at me and like, yeah, okay. But you're specialized in this field, man. These kids respect you, you know? So, like I said, how long are you going to do this disservice?
It's just about pulling that trigger now, man. So I'm gonna make it happen and stuff.
Pulling that trigger, man. You know, and that's you got me on your side, brother. You know, like you said, I got that mouthpiece, man. You know, I'm ready to pull the trigger at all times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
and by the way, speaking of that mouthpiece, do you still talk to Mike? How's Mike doing?
Which Mike?
The Cake and Water Mike.
Maxwell, yeah. Maxwell. I talked to him too. Yeah, he's using our services too, as a matter of fact.
Oh yeah. Oh okay.
Yeah. Okay. Nah, he's actually doing really well. And that's the thing too. In this, remember, we can also advertise alkaline water, whatever the hell we want to do. You can have commercials in there, all that shit. So you know what I mean? There's so many different, like I said, streams of income and avenues that we can go with this. Now it's just waiting on my guy to pull the trigger.
Okay. Got it.
You know what I mean? And tell Hannah my apologies. You know what I mean?
yeah. Hannah said,
tell Hannah my apologies. My bad. But, you know, I figured if Daddy wanted to do the podcast too, you know, I figured he'd get his own microphone. I didn't know she wanted me to furnish it. My bad, Hannah, but I get it. You know? Tell her I'm sorry. And tell her Molly. Yeah, tell her Molly you got sick the other day. We took her to the vet and she's all good.
She's good now? Oh, yeah. Man, okay.
Nigga, hey, you know how dogs are, man. You take them to the vet. That's like one of them things, you know, you ain't got no insurance. It's like, hey, it's either $2,000 or your dog gonna die, pretty much. And you like, nigga, that's one of them choices, man. Like, how much did you say again?
So, I mean, did you pay that amount to get her fixed?
That's how much they charged me at first, but you know me, I got that New York hustle, bro. I'm like this, nigga. I'm like this. They like, yeah, it's gonna cost you this, like that. And they was like, so yeah, pretty much you don't pay that, you ain't getting your dog back. So nigga, I hung up the phone and I let the spirit talk to me. I hit that blunt and I let God talk to me. You know what I mean? So I hit that blunt, God started talking to me. I said, nigga, You know good and damn well you ain't paying that much money for this motherfucking dog, nigga. I said, you motherfucker right, nigga. Get on that goddamn phone and tell them what you really want. And I said, you know what? Let me not do a disservice to anybody else or myself or my family. Let me get on this phone and let these motherfuckers know what's good. I got the phone, I called them back. I was like, yeah. They was like, yeah. So you need the x-ray, you need the stomach thing, you need the this, you need the that, the pump, this and that. And this is now. I said, wait a second. That sure is a lot for, you know what I mean, for my dog. Like, that was like, let me see. I'm not a doctor or a vet, but I believe that we can cut some of this shit out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I said, read me the list again. She said, the x-ray, this and I said, nope, cut that out. I said, that's what I'm saying. I'm doing the calculations. And she said, okay, what about that? If you don't have this, she had polio. I said, nah, the chances of her having polio living this long and she's a mutt, that's rare. Cut that out. You know what I mean? And I'm just doing this shit in my head. She like this. And she said, okay, well, I got to clear this by the doctor because you're cutting out so much. I don't know. And I said, well, what'd you give her so far? And I said, I don't give a damn if you about to cut her open with a knife if she under anesthesia. Stop. You know what I mean? They was like, but we don't even know how far we got. I said, well, you go stop what you're doing. Go check with the doctor right now, see if they perform surgery or anything. You know what I mean? Before you even do any more, before I even continue this conversation. So she said, I got to call you back. She goes, stop, talk to the doctor. She said, only thing we gave him was an IV so far. And I was like, well, look, I'll pay for the IV. I'll pay for a stomach pill, whatever medication. That's the only thing I'm paying for. Now, you let me know what you can do with that. Other than I'm coming to get my dog. It was okay. Let me see. Like, check. And then, she went back and checked. And they knew I wasn't fucking bullshitting, So they was like, okay, well, for this and this and that, okay, sir, we got you down to $500. And I said, now that's more like it. You know what I mean? Give me this and that. I'll pick my dog up when you're ready. So nigga paid the $500, pick my goddamn dog up, man. Them motherfuckers, I'm telling you, boy. You see Molly, and now Molly's fucking better than ever. You know what I mean? So they want to charge for an x-ray, for the polio, for this, see if she got a broken leg, nigga, see if her nose work, nigga, see if her left eye is twitching. Like, nigga, I don't need all that. The dog was shitting and throwing up. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. She was a little lethargic. Okay. Now she need an x-ray for that, nigga. Are you? Come on, bro. You know what I mean? But that's the point I'm trying to make when, closed mouths don't get fed. You feel me? I would have wound up paying fucking $2,000 for my dog when they cut, you know what I mean? Save me fucking damn near 60% just by, you know what I mean? By, hey, this is what I really want. I hear what you're saying, but this is what I want. This is what I'm looking to get out of this situation, just conveying my, the emotion behind it. Like, they know I wanted my dog. They know I didn't want my dog to die, but they know I didn't want to pay no fucking $2,000 to get my dog out. You know what I mean? I was, bro, after they told me that on my life, I'll let you go. I'm sorry. I was on the phone after they told me that, thinking of how I was going to tell my family and my little kids that my dog was going to be gone, that Molly was going to be gone. I swear to God. There was no way I was about to pay $2,000 to get that. I was like, you know what? I love my dog, but I don't love her $2,000 right now. You know what I mean? So I was sitting there putting together like how I was gonna tell them. I swear to God, I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to tell them like Molly's sick, she ain't gonna get better and all that shit. And I'm like, nah, man, take control of this. You know what I mean? Right. Like, God talk to you, nigga. You know what I mean? Do you really want your dog? Yeah, I want my dog. Well, then take control of the situation. Hit that blunt, nigga. God said, hit that blunt, nigga. I said, oh, let me call these niggas back. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Well, we for sure gonna add to the podcast, my guy. But much love, man. I shoot down to your area in a bit, my guy, and then I'll holler at you there, my guy.
All right, cool. I appreciate you, man. Right on.
All right, brother. Much love.